Cody Rhodes didn't just lose the Undisputed WWE Championship at SummerSlam. He watched it get ripped away from him. Not by the man standing across the ring, but by someone who wasn't even supposed to be there. In front of over 80,000 fans, Randy Orton appeared out of nowhere, dropped Cody with a devastating RKO, and disappeared before anyone could stop him. Seconds later, CM Punk capitalized, landed the GTS, and walked out still champion. The history books will say Cody lost to CM Punk. But anyone who watched that match knows Randy Orton changed the ending. And that's the part nobody should ignore. Because Cody Rhodes isn't the kind of man who simply shrugs off betrayal. He doesn't forget. He doesn't forgive. And if history has taught us anything, it's that when someone steals something from Cody, he comes looking to take it back. The real question isn't whether Cody is furious. The real question is, what happened after the cameras stopped rolling? Because the more I replay everything that happened at SummerSlam, the more convinced I become that WWE is hiding the next chapter of this rivalry. Somewhere backstage, there may already be a confrontation that changes everything. Guys, welcome back to WWE Spotlight. Today we're breaking down every piece of Randy Orton's shocking return, why SummerSlam may have only been the beginning, and where this rivalry could be heading next. Because once you connect all the dots, this doesn't feel like a random attack. It feels like a plan that started months ago. Let's rewind to WrestleMania. Randy Orton challenged Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed WWE Championship in St. Louis, his hometown. The stage couldn't have been bigger. The stakes couldn't have been higher. This was Orton's chance to reclaim championship glory in front of his own people. Instead, Cody Rhodes beat him clean. For most superstars, that would have been the end of the story. Not Randy Orton. The second the match ended, he snapped, attacking Cody without warning long after the bell had rung and sending one clear message. This wasn't over. Then he disappeared. No appearances, no interviews, no explanation. Week after week passed without Randy Orton on WWE television. But sometimes silence is louder than words. Because while everyone else moved on, maybe Randy never did. The last image fans had of him was standing over Cody Rhodes, consumed by frustration after losing the biggest match of his year. So when SummerSlam arrived and Randy suddenly emerged through the crowd, it didn't feel random. It felt calculated, like someone who had spent months waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. Now let's look at what actually happened. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes were putting on one of the best matches of the night. 30 minutes of back-and-forth action. Punk relentlessly targeted Cody's shoulder, while Cody attacked Punk's knee every chance he got. Neither man could keep the other down, and every near fall had the crowd believing the match was over. Then everything changed. Cody attempted a cutter. Punk avoided it. Charles Robinson was accidentally knocked down. The referee was out. No official, no security, no one to stop what happened next. And that's exactly when Randy Orton made his move. He didn't walk down the entrance ramp. He didn't announce his return. He slipped through the crowd, slid into the ring, delivered a thunderous RKO to Cody Rhodes, and vanished almost as quickly as he arrived. By the time the referee recovered, CM Punk connected with the GTS. 1, 2, 3. Officially, CM Punk retained the Undisputed WWE Championship. Unofficially, Randy Orton stole Cody Rhodes' moment. Think about what that means. This is now the second time in just a few months that Randy Orton has attacked Cody outside of a sanctioned match. At WrestleMania, he stole Cody's celebration. At SummerSlam, he may have stolen his championship. If you're enjoying this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe to WWE Spotlight, and stay with me, because this is where the story becomes even more interesting. One thing WWE has made crystal clear this year is that battles don't always end inside the ring. Backstage attacks have become one of the company's favorite ways to escalate rivalries. Not long before SummerSlam, Cody himself was blindsided backstage by Gunther before a show even began. Now Randy Orton has added another ambush to that growing list. From Cody's perspective, this wasn't simply losing a title match. His championship was taken because someone else decided to interfere. That's not the kind of injustice Cody Rhodes is known for ignoring. And there's another detail that stands out. Look at how Randy operates. He strikes when nobody expects it. He disappears before anyone can retaliate. WrestleMania, SummerSlam. The pattern is identical. Hit, run, disappear. But eventually, that strategy stops working. Eventually, Cody finds him. Maybe it's in a hallway. Maybe it's in the parking lot. Maybe it's outside the locker room before SmackDown even begins. Sooner or later, their paths have to cross. Now it's important to separate fact from prediction. Everything we've discussed so far actually happened. Randy attacked Cody after WrestleMania. Randy returned at SummerSlam and hit the RKO that changed the match. CM Punk retained the championship. Those are facts. What comes next is simply my prediction based on how WWE often tells stories like this. I don't believe Cody waits long before confronting Randy Orton. Whether it happens before SmackDown goes on the air or during the show itself, it feels like the tension has reached a point where these two have to collide. I also don't think Cody gets immediate revenge. Knowing Randy Orton, he'll find another way to escape. Security could intervene, officials could separate them, or Randy may strike first once again before disappearing. That's how this rivalry has been built from the very beginning. And finally, I believe this is leading toward the match fans have been waiting for. Not another sneak attack. Not another cheap shot. An official showdown between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, where there are no excuses and nowhere left to run. Because after everything that's happened, this rivalry has become personal. So Guy, what do you think? Does Cody Rhodes finally get his revenge? Or will Randy Orton outsmart him one more time? Let me know your predictions in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because WWE Spotlight has plenty more coming your way.